Good morning, YouTube. This is Josh with American AF Dumpster Rentals in Dallas. So, it is a foggy morning. I'm heading out to the yard. But before I leave, I've got a major announcement I got to share with you guys. Stick around 1 second, and we're going to talk about this announcement. Big announcement. Hold it up a little bit there. You guys are a little excited. Big announcement. Check this out. I've got the French drain finally done. This is still a mess. I got to clean this porch up and stuff, but look at this. Not only are the drains in there, or the catch basins, they're also cut into the concrete. It literally has two pipes underneath, one that's got holes in it to carry the groundwater, and another one that carries all the rain gutter water. Gotta fix it, it's all cracked there already. But this is super exciting that it's finally done. We had some rain last night again. It's got a pump right here. I'm gonna put some felt over that and cover that up with more rock and clean this edge up a little bit and clean all this crap up. But the pipe goes all the way down. That's all muddy. Again, gotta seed that and grade it a little bit better, but all the rainwater collects into this catch basin, and then there's a pump in there that pushes all the water about 150, 200 feet all the way to the back where it grades down over that way. So I should have no more flooding issues. I mean, look at that. Pretty nice. Now we're gonna start, maybe put a couple of flower plants and stuff. This spot over here needs to dry up. I'm gonna seed this, get this finally done and over with. So glad this is no longer in my hair. This has been at least 2 months of nothing but headaches. But that's not the announcement. Stay tuned. Give me a second. Let's get in the truck and let's talk about it. What a day. It is foggy out. All right, so let's talk. So the whole purpose of this video is just to let you guys know, and we're going to talk a little bit about the differences, but that if you watch my lives, last week, Wednesday, I announced that I am now officially a distributor for CamConcepts out of Canada, where I will be distributing CamConcepts Hooklift trailers and Hooklift setups. So I can sell anywhere in the US, wherever you're at. I'm exclusive in the southern states, but if you're anywhere in the US and you want to get pricing on a CamConcept setup, whether that be a Hooklift trailer, obviously they have trailers from 12-foot trailers or 14,000 GVWR, they have 16,000, they have 20,000 GVWR, and then they have the big boys, the actual semi-truck trailers. So it's a bunch of different products, and on top of that, they have one of the most unique things I have seen, which is a compactor that you can use on your Hooklift truck. So basically it's a compactor that you would hook onto your truck and then you would take off when you don't need it. So for those of us, and I'm not doing it yet, but I just might, but for those of us that want to do weekly pickups and we have a Hooklift truck, you can actually buy this product instead of buying a whole separate truck just for weekly pickups if you're trying to test the market, or if you do it very lightly on the side and you want to use the same truck and have a truck that's multi-purpose. Any truck, as long as you have the rear locking system, just like any Hooklift dumpster or trailer, you've got to know what setup you have for rear locking, meaning that if you have a swap loader Hooklift, you've got to order a compactor or a compact with a swap loader rear locking tabs. Everything is the same, the rails are the same, the hook itself is whatever you need it to be, 36 inches, 54 inches, or 62 inches. But it's the rear locking mechanism, the tabs in the back, that may differ based on the model of Hooklift systems that you run. I run swap loader and pal finger, so just like I have on my 15-yard dumpsters where Keystone has made me 2 different tabs on my dumpsters, I would have that done on the compact. I may or may not have that done on the compact. Not saying I'm going to get one just yet. I'm still weighing my options, seeing if I even want to get into that market. However, I will tell you what I am ordering, and I'm putting my money where my mouth is because I want to see it personally. I want to have one. I want to test one out, and I want to be able to show you guys how it works. So for those of you guys that thought that I am out completely of the trailer game, think again. I am actually ordering myself, not getting one or receiving one for any reason other than I'm buying one myself from CamConcepts Canada because I want a backup for the Mac. So if I got a backup for my international, I don't have a Class A CDL, so I really technically can't even haul a trailer with the international. However, I can haul a trailer with this truck. So I'll be going after a 14 or 16,000 GVWR Hooklift trailer that can haul 15 and 20s with a rear locking setup that matches the Mac, which is a swap loader, if that makes sense to you guys. So lead time is about 6 to 8 weeks right now with a tarp, an electric tarp. So I'll be able to run this truck, or I can hire an employee to run this truck and be a backup to the Mac on the real busy days to deliver 15s, 20s. So that means I can buy now more 15s, more 20s, because I have another vehicle that can handle it. Because there's plenty of days where we don't have any 15s or 20s left. 25s, there's days that we still have a lot because the people that want 25s are likely going to book a 30, or they want a 30. These Hooklifts are insanely cool. They are unique. Now, the difference. Let's talk about differences. I always will and I always am a loyal client to Keystone. Keystone, to me, has been not only an awesome vendor, but they're also good friends. And their quality is top notch, right? So this is not to compete with a Keystone or a Nedlands. I still haven't seen a Nedlands trailer in person, but this is not to compete with those really good brands. And I put Nedlands in the same category as Keystone because from the feedback that I've gotten from a lot of people, I think that it appears that Nedlands does a great trailer and a good quality, and they last. And there's several other ones too. I believe Cougar does some good stuff, and I'm sure there's other ones out there. But me personally, especially being down here in the South, if you're looking for a cable, 1000% the way to go is going to be Keystone. If you're looking for a hook lift, then I would say CamConcepts, 1000%. It really ultimately depends. Now you have the option, because before, I know a lot of us, including myself, are very wary of buying things from out of the country and trying to get a hold of somebody from Canada, and it just seemed like a daunting task. And there wasn't any to see down here. I never saw a hook lift trailer. I've never seen them. I know a lot. So there are several that are in the U.S., but me personally, I haven't seen them, and I haven't even seen anybody talk about them very much. So with that being said, now there's an option. Now you have me as a representative, as a distributor here in the U.S. I'm not going to put my name behind something unless it's quality, 1000%. I want to make sure that the customers are happy. I want to make sure that the buyers are happy. I want to make sure CamConcepts is a brand that is trusted here in the U.S., which is why I've decided to partner with them and become a distributor. So again, it ultimately depends. Ford versus Chevy, it's that kind of deal, right? Do you want to go cable? Is your end goal to be cable, or is your end goal to be hook lift? Depending on that, if you're in the market to buy one right now, is where I would tell you, you've got to decide, or you should decide, between a Keystone trailer and or a CamConcept hook lift trailer. It's just bottom line. Because I reinvented my business back in December of 22 by going hook lift. So what did I have to do? I had to sell my trailer. I had to sell all 10 of the dumpsters that I had to then move over to a hook lift trailer. Some of the dumpsters that Keystone built, they were able to modify for me, but I did pay per dumpster, I think it was $1,000 to add rails at the time, add rails and a hook. And so I sold the a trailer, 10 dumpsters to move over to Hooklift. And I don't want to see you have to do that if you decide that Hooklift is the way you want to go. And up until now, again, there hasn't been an option really to do that. So with that being said, again, if you're in the market to buy one, your first step is to decide, do your research. Do you want to do cable? Do you want to go cable? It's more of the tried and true method. Lots of the companies, the majority of companies use cable. Or do you want to go, and it's not nothing new. Hooklift is nothing new. It's just, in my opinion, it seems like it's becoming more popular. It's easier to use. It's ultimately people that say, I'm not saying it or not, but there's people that say that it's safer because the driver's not getting in and out multiple times. Although I have to get in and out to do the tarp, doesn't mean I'm getting in and out to do the cable, hook it up, and all that stuff. It's safer, and I know it's it's definitely 10 times faster, I would say, than a hook or than a cable. So there's benefits to both. The benefits against going Hooklift is if you ever want to do things like third-party compactors. I know Lou Canino had warned me about this when I was ordering my Hooklift. He had told me that he does a lot of work with third-party vendors who tracked him to pick up and dump their compactors, and that's a good part of his business. I can't do that. I can't offer that kind of service if I have a Hooklift that's not compatible with those compactors, the regular cable pull compactors. So there's pros and cons. You have to weigh your options, one or the other. But I'm telling you right now, at least now you have an option, or a better option, to say, okay, well, if I want to do cable, Keystone's the way to go. Go with a Keystone trailer, contact Keystone directly, contact Bram, contact Don, let them know Josh with American AF Dumpsters. You heard about them in this video, and they'll hook you up with an awesome Keystone trailer at a great price. And I'm telling you, built to last. It's not built like the cheap manufacturers that are out there, like my Lone Star trailer, okay? It's not proprietary. If you don't want to buy a dumpster from them, you can buy one from just about anywhere because it's standard rail, and you'll be able to do that. If you want to buy Hooklift, get at me. I'm your guy. Let me know what you want to do. Let me know what specs. Go on to hookliftrailer.com. Look at the different types of trailers that we have. Determine which one is best for you. Let me know. I will price quote it for you, and we will get one here. 6 to 8 weeks lead time is a time on the trailers, plus shipping. Let me know what kind of specs you want. If you want to stay under CDL, I would suggest 14 to 16,000 GVWR. If you have a CDL, you go on all a trailer, then the sky's the limit for you. So let me know. They also have mini Hooklift setups. You can put a mini Hooklift on an 8-foot bed and haul small 6 or 8 yard dumpsters on a pickup truck. You can do a mini Hooklift setup on a trailer. Lots of different options. Check out the website, hookliftrailer.com. Let me know. So until then, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, smash the notification bell. I'm excited to see what the future holds. Get at me, and let's talk about it.